temples over the last 7 months. Implementation of mechanized sanitation methods for cleanliness and hygiene has also been implemented in our temples, and I'm sure all of you have experienced this when you visited Lord Balaji. We have also implemented an IVRS feedback mechanism where we're reaching out to the devotees who went to different temples to get real-time feedback from them and work on correcting various key initiatives and methods in our temples. We believe that technology will play a very, very important role going forward. We believe that fusion of technology with the spirituality is going to be very, very critical. And I request the leadership of the ITCX to make Andhra Pradesh as the regular venue. We would love to host such events across our state. We would love to learn from other states. I also believe, apart from the Honorable Chief Ministers, it's very, very important that the endowment ministers also come together and there's a conclave of endowment ministers where best practices are actually shared amongst themselves. And as a state, we would love to be the first state to host such a conclave to exchange ideas. As I said, while we have done a lot of things correct, I think we have a lot to learn from other states, and I believe a platform like this will be very, very critical to exchange ideas. Saying that, I would like to thank all the dignitaries who have made this part of, have taken time off and been part of this amazing event. I have seen that from day 1 till day 3, all of you were steadfast here. You've heard amazing speakers come talk about their experiences in their respective states, their temples. I believe that this is just a beginning, and I believe as a nation we'll come out stronger at the end of it. I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to the following individuals and organizations for their invaluable support and for making this a reality. Of course, my wishes goes to Prasad Lad ji and his wife Neeta Lad ji for making Tirupati as their anchor and host, enabling us to host this event. I would like to thank Girish ji, who has been the power behind this event. He's been chasing me, for lack of a better word, pestering me on WhatsApp. And I love his energy, his passion, his commitment to make this event successful. And without his support, this wouldn't have been possible. I would like to thank Sunil Deshpande ji, Bharat Kumar ji, and of course, the unsung hero here, Doraswamy, who was, I think, to put it, the Fevicol that brought all of us together to make this event an amazing event. And I'm really excited to take this forward. As a state, we're really excited to learn a lot more. And I'd like to thank all the dignitaries for coming here. And for dignitaries who have missed your darshan today, we'll be more than happy, of course, to also organize it tomorrow. And the Honorable Minister Satya ji, तो सबका boss है. So कोई भी darshan है तो उन्होंने देख लेगा. So Satya ji hai. So even tomorrow we'll be more than happy to host all of you. With this, I'd like to thank all of you for inviting me and making me part of this event. Jai Sri Ram. Jai Sri Ram. Om Namo Venkateshaya. Om Namo Venkateshaya. Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, Minister Sir. On behalf of ITCX 2025, we extend a heartfelt gratitude to you for joining us here, for taking out time. Before we move towards what's next on the proceedings, I would like to request all of you to kindly remain seated. Do not get up from your seats, ladies and gentlemen. We are now moving towards the closing of this ceremony, and we would like to do that by reciting the national anthem with all of you. So may I request you all to please rise up for the national anthem. But before we play the national anthem, a humble request: after the national anthem finishes, please do not leave the venue. The doors will be closed. Please stay inside. We have some important announcements to be made. Girish ji will be sharing some important information about the darshan today and a few more announcements, so be here. But for now, let's play the national anthem and offer our sincere gratitude to everybody present here. and to the ITCX Expo 2025.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you, Minister Sir, once again for sharing your valuable time with us, making time for ITCX 2025, for sharing your passionate words of experience, of wisdom and of welcome for all of us in this holy city of Tirupati, in your beautiful state of Andhra Pradesh. Thank you very much once again, Minister Sir. Thank you to all the other dignitaries on the dais who joined us here for this closing ceremony of the International Temples Convention 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to extend a heartfelt thank you. May I request all of you to please be seated. Security personnel, please manage. Everybody, please be seated. We have important announcements to be made. May I request all of you to be seated, please. Everybody to be please seated. Thank you. There is no point accumulating at the doors, ladies and gentlemen. There is security. Please respect and maintain the decorum of the event. Please maintain the decorum of the event, everybody. Thank you for cooperating. Very kind of you. May I request all of you to be seated. We are not done yet. There are few last announcements to be made. And for the same, I request all of you to kindly take your seats. All right. As we come to the close of ITCX 2025, wow, what incredible 3 days it has been. This event has truly showcased the future of technology and collaboration in the space of temple ecosystem. A heartfelt thank you to all our esteemed speakers, panelists, delegates, dignitaries, and all the attendees, that is all of you, for making this event such a grand success. Your contributions, ideas, and enthusiasm have made ITCX 2025 an unforgettable experience. A special thanks to our organizers, sponsors, and volunteers who worked tirelessly behind the scenes to bring this event to life.
Thank you very much. It's a great honor to have Prime Minister Modi of India. He is a great friend of mine for a long time. We've had a wonderful relationship, and we kept the relationship during the 4-year period. The period that was a very interesting period indeed. I got to see how not to do things, and we've just started up again, and we have, I think, some very big things to talk about. Number one is they're going to be purchasing a lot of our oil and gas. We have more oil and gas than any other country in the world by far, and they need it, and we have it. And we're going to talk about trade. We're going to talk about many things, but it's really an honor to see you, and you have been my friend for a long time, and congratulations on having done a great job.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
प्रधानमंत्री जी, आपको मिलकर बहुत समान महसूस हो रहा है कि मुझे बहुत खुशी है कि आज फिर आप यहाँ पर आए हैं, और हम पिछले 4 साल आपसे हमारी बात हुई है, और हम उस रिश्ते को आगे बढ़ा रहे हैं जो 4 साल में हमने पहले बढ़ाया है। और ये एक बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण और रुचिकर समय आने वाला है हमारे सामने दोनों देशों के लिए। आपने देखा है कि हमारे पास बहुत कुछ करने को है। अभी पहली बात है तेल और गैस की बात है, और हमारे पास काफ़ी तेल और गैस है, और आप इंडिया में इसकी ज़रूरत है जो हम देंगे। बाद में बात आती है ट्रेड की, व्यापार की, और इसके अलावा हमें बहुत खुशी है और बहुत ही हमारे लिए एक सम्मान की बात है कि मेरे एक मित्र आज वापस यहाँ आए हैं, और उनसे मिलकर मुझे बहुत खुशी है।
Would you like to say anything more?
No, I'm okay.
एक्सेलेंसी, मैं सबसे पहले तो फिर एक बार आपको यहाँ पर देख करके और आपको यहाँ पर मिल करके बहुत प्रसन्नता हो रही है। मैं आपके इस भव्य विजय के लिए आपको बहुत बहुत बधाई देता हूँ। न सिर्फ मेरी तरफ से, 140 करोड़ भारतवासियों की तरफ से आपको मैं बहुत बहुत बधाई देता हूँ और बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं देता हूँ।
Your Excellency, I'm delighted to see you back in the White House and to meet with you today in this room. On behalf of 1.4 billion people of India, let me convey my heartiest congratulations to you on your grand and historic victory.
ये बहुत ही सुखद संयोग है कि भारत की जनता ने 60 साल के बाद किसी प्रधानमंत्री को तीसरी बार लगातार देश की सेवा करने का अवसर दिया है, और मेरे लिए खुशी की बात है कि मुझे इस कार्यकाल में राष्ट्रपति ट्रंप के साथ फिर एक बार कार्य करने का अवसर मिला है। मैं कह सकता हूं कि राष्ट्रपति ट्रंप के पहले 4 वर्ष का मेरा जो अनुभव था, जो गर्मजोशी थी, जो उत्साह था, जो विश्वास था, वही गर्मजोशी, वही उत्साह, वही विश्वास के साथ हम फिर एक बार साथ मिलकर के आगे बढ़ेंगे।
Last year, the people of India gave me the opportunity to serve them for the 3rd consecutive time, and it has happened in the history of India in the last 60 years for the first time. And in this term, I will have an opportunity to work with you over the next 4 years, and it's a great pleasure to see the two coincide. And I can say from my past experience of working with you in your first term that we will continue to advance the India-US strategic partnership with the same warmth, with the same trust, and with the same excitement.
और मेरे लिए खुशी की बात है कि आते ही राष्ट्रपति ट्रंप ने एक मित्र की तरह मुझे पुराने अहमदाबाद के स्टेडियम की याद दिलाई। ये बात सही है कि ह्यूस्टन में हाउडी मोदी और गुजरात में अहमदाबाद में नमस्ते ट्रंप, वो दो एक ऐसी बहुत बड़े विशाल कार्यक्रम रहे जिसकी गूंज आज भी भारत के हर कोने में सुनाई दे रही है।
I'm happy that as soon as I entered this room, my friend reminded me of Ahmedabad and the cricket stadium where we held the big rally, and the events that we did, the mega events that we did in Ahmedabad, Namaste Trump, or the Howdy Modi in Houston. We had conveyed a very strong message of our friendship through those events, and the resounding echo of those events can be heard even today in India and the world.
भारत अमेरिका संबंधों को प्रगाढ़ बनाने में, उसको एक नई ऊंचाई देने में और व्यापकता देने में राष्ट्रपति ट्रंप की पहली टर्म की बहुत बड़ी भूमिका रही है। और मुझे विश्वास है ये दूसरे टर्म में भी हम उसी गति से आगे बढ़ेंगे।
Excellency, you made immense personal contribution towards strengthening of our relations, towards making them more comprehensive and in attaining unprecedented